Because we ran out of time on the air talking with Erica Perry in the KEAN 105 studios. And Erica, we did allude to it a little bit. We talked about kind of how rough things are for ladies trying to break through in Texas country music. And you're kind of feeling that. What are the biggest challenges that you're seeing as you're, trying to make a name for yourself out there in Texas country music?
Well, I feel like I don't know. My answer, I think, changes every now and then for this. I feel like for the guys, because it's like a very college scene kind of and young, and people really like to drink and party. And, to be completely honest with you, even I don't party to girls' music. Like I'm not going to go out, and if I'm going to go listen to a girl, I'm going to sit down and listen. And I think that makes it hard, doing the whole Texas country thing, because everybody wants to have a drink in their hand and everybody wants to kind of party it up. And I feel like a lot of girls, it's not really partying music, I guess you can say. Well, I don't know. And
it's redneck hippie music, right?
Yeah, redneck hippie music.
I'm sorry, I changed that. It was country hippie.
Hey, you know what? You can call me a redneck hippie. That's fine.
All right.
Only you though.
All right. Well, hey,
I clean up good.
whatever it takes to get the name out there, I guess. So you've given actually what I think is a pretty relevant reason for the challenge. One of the things that I've noticed actually in the few years that I've been kind of following Texas country music is that it's not like the ratio of men to women is that high. But when you look at, like, for instance, the Texas music chart, and you see top 50, and there are like maybe 3 or 4 female artists in there, it's unbelievable. But there are tons of female artists out there. I guess the best way to ask it is are you seeing that there is something that women are doing wrong, or is it just they're being wronged?
No, I don't want to say they're being wronged.
Let's get controversial.
No, okay.
It's either that or I got to make you cry, one or the other. So let's get controversial.
Nah. So, no, I just feel like if you're going to be a girl, you have to be that much better than to actually make, you know what I'm saying? Like between the girls, you have to be that much better to actually make it. Where I feel like, I'm not bashing on anybody, but for guys, you don't have to be the most amazing singer, but you can get up there, and if you have a great band and you write great songs, and bands are key. And, with girls, I feel like you have to have a good voice. Or something different. You can't sound too this or too that. I don't know. I think it's just a lot of stuff I could explain.
All right. I'm going to ask this. We had Heather Alberts here a little while back. She's from DFW as well, and is doing a lot actually to try and help out female artists, with the showcases and stuff like that. And she's also pretty. I'm just going to throw it out there. I mean, do you think
she's trying out for Cowboys too?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
She didn't divulge that
Some,
information.
well, I'm sorry, Heather.
But
she's been posting it. I've been helping her. I gave her some pointers and told her to throw my name out there. I don't necessarily think that might help, but
well, that's all right. Well,
for Cowboys.
Wow, no. I like that sidebar conversation. That's very interesting right there, because the fact that she's a cool person and unassuming about a lot of things. I'm surprised she didn't mention anything about that at all, but cool. All right. But do you think that that's a negative, though, or not necessarily a negative, but another thing that you need to fight through, because there is possibly that stigma? Oh, well, the only reason that she's even got in this far is because she's attractive. You think there's some of that there, or am I just making this up?
For girls in music in Texas?
Yeah. I mean, you can be an ugly dude and go up on stage as long as you got the chops. Seriously,
if you're not a good-looking girl, I mean, I don't know. This sounds really weird for me to talk about. Then I don't know. It's going to be hard. I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing, and
you have to be good looking.
But you have to be. Yeah, that's just the way that the world
guys want to see pretty girls sing.
But
if the girls like you, then the guys will follow.
All right. Well, do you think that there's any problem actually getting the gigs, though? Because I honestly believe that there are some places, some establishments that are in it, obviously to make money, first and foremost, that have this feeling that women won't pack the place.
Exactly. Yeah. No, it definitely happens because, again, the drinking and the partying, and you don't really party to girls' music.
Yet.
Yet.
Yeah. But that could all change here, right?
But then there's, markets like, like with Holly Williams, which I'm a huge fan of, and she, does her certain types of places, and she'll pack those places out. It's just, I guess, figuring out where you're supposed to be instead of fighting and trying to be where you're not going to fit, and it's never going to work. So it's just finding where you're supposed to be, I guess.
All right.
And standing out, being that much different.
All right. Anywhere you think that you're supposed to be? I mean, do you have any goals set for down the road, another 5 years into this?
I really like to live life from day to day.
All right.
I don't like to give myself goals because I don't want to let myself down. But at the same time, I hold myself at a really high standard on a day-to-day basis. So I guess does that make sense?
Yeah. You go out there 100% every single day, and you accomplish whatever you can accomplish, and head toward whatever, right?
Yeah,
hey,
and have a good time doing it.
It's worked out for you so far, right?
Yeah,
all right.
It's doing good now.
But you don't have anything, any one concrete thing, any award you want to win, or anything that you want to a number one or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I definitely want to have a number one.
Well then.
For sure. Okay, so I lied. Okay.
I struck a nerve, I believe.
I definitely want to do that. I'd just be glad even to make the top 10, 20. I'm just happy to be here.
All right. Well, good. We're happy to have you here. All right.
He's laughing at me.
All right. So you already know that perseverance is going to be your best friend. Hard work and perseverance, I guess. So
I don't give up.
That's
I don't.
Good. That's
I
good.
don't at all.
We'll come back then.
Yes,
right?
I will.
All right. We'll see you again down the road. And I say that confidently and positively. All right.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. With or without Phil Hamilton, it's good.
Thanks.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for your time, and all the best to you.
Yes. Thanks.